Most people are surprised to find out it's a firehouse. I mean, about 20 people a day ask me if this is a firehouse. As I'm standing there in my uniform with a 70-ton rig and boots and jackets behind us.
So we are a single ladder company. This is our rig. It's a rear-mounted aerial, and I will show you around. There's 5 firefighters and 1 officer on the rig at all times. I like to think of the truck as basically like a giant toolbox, different tools for different types of calls and runs we go on. I have the cam position, so my go-to tools 90% of the time is going to be this, which is the 6-foot wooden hook. It's going to be my first tool, and the water can. So this is a 2.5-gallon pressurized water can. These are my tools. This is what I would get off, and this is what I would grab.
In 1903, this place was constructed as a double wide. In 1912, when Varick Street was expanded to meet 7th Avenue and they put the subway line underneath, they cut the house in half and we became a 1-bay house. We did lose a lieutenant on 9/11, and you can see the plaques of the other 4 firefighters that have died in the line of duty in our history.
Some people, they don't know, so they just come walking in, they don't know it's a firehouse. So they come over and they'll look at the wall and they'll be like, well, what does this have to do with the movie? It has nothing to do with the movie. You kind of know what happened here on September 11th. And you know, some people, they don't pick up on that right away.
You know, when I got here, you know, there was a 7-year hiring freeze, so there was a long time where people didn't get hired. And then when I got here, I was in the demographic. I mean, my friends were the ones who had all the toys. I mean, people our age started coming in, and that's when I was like, why don't we do Ghostbusters stuff? Cities, towns, states, countries, municipalities, they have their own franchises. Generally, it's a bunch of grown men who get together, cosplay, but they do fundraising. It's usually a lot of children's charities, hospitals, things like that. And so they usually put their own local spin on it. So they send them from all over the world, they bring them from all over the world. Awesome. It's big in the Ghostbusters community. I have 4 continents worth of patches up there. I'm still waiting for South America, someone from South America. Ghostbusters Day is understood to be June 8th. It's in recognition of when the movie was released. We celebrate on the closest Saturday to June 8th, which this year happens to be June 8th, and it's also the 40th anniversary this year. We shut the street down, we park the rig outside, we have some Ghostbusters celebrities come and show up. We also work very closely with the New Jersey Ecto 1. They come, they park the Ecto outside. People love it, kids love it. It's been pretty amazing to see like how many people come here, and I've said I've seen grown men come here and cry and tell me that they've been waiting their entire lives to come here. I mean, it's ridiculous to use the word pilgrimage, but I mean, people call it that, and I've heard it more than a few times.